Hello Colin, it's Mike, Burton Caravans. Just going to do your handover video for your 462 Chatsworth. We'll just go down the off side of the caravan to start with, towards the rear, and we've got the cassette toilet, and above this flap here, put the key in, undo that there, that drops down. You fill that with fresh water for the toilet flush. You can buy and add a pink fragrance to the water. And you add that in through there as well. Close that and use the key to lock it. Down here, to remove the cassette, you squeeze this orange handle vertical. You pull out the cassette all the way. You turn the spout through 90 degrees, unscrew the cap and empty the contents. Refill with blue chemical, and then put the cap back on, turn it back through 90 degrees, and just slides back home. And making sure that orange handle just drops in there. Close the locker, and you can use a key to lock. Those are your two outlets for your grey water from your sink and the showers going into the Wastemaster. So I've opened the next compartment, and there is the mains lead connecting the electricity into the caravan, and I've fitted a 100 amp leisure battery to the caravan, which is holding charge and working fine. Aqua roll here with the mains water hose, very straightforward to use. This sliding door here, you just pulls up slightly, and then you just pull the pump out, reconnect the pump, and just push the slide down, which traps it in along there. That's nice and nicely fitted. Into the front of the caravan, I've got you a gas bottle there and a gas hose, which has got to be just connected to the regulator there. We've just hooked up a temporary one just for now. Okay, let's go into the caravan. So first of all, I've lifted the seating on the front right hand side of the caravan, and first of all, this yellow handle here, in this position here, it's for normal water into the caravan. Twist it through 90 degrees, and that dumps all the water out of the caravan for winter and frost protection. So that's drained down when you turn that through 90 degrees. Okay, so then we've got some electrics to show you. Underneath that area there as well, there's a bank of 240 volt trips, and it tells you what they are protecting underneath. And there is a reset and a trip switch to knock back up again if they do trip out. And then further down, there is a bank of 12 volt fuses, and it's listed underneath there what they are protecting as well. As you come into the caravan, on the left hand side above the door, we have the whale system, which controls the heating and the hot water in the caravan. And firstly, we have these three switches. Just let my phone just focus in a little bit better there. There we go. We've got these three switches there, which all need to be on. And then moving down, there's a little rectangle here. Press the rectangle. There we go. So to put the water pump on to bring it into the caravan, that switched it off. There we go. Pump ready and working. This is for the heating on the caravan. And it gives you some different options here, so plus or minus there on the 24 degrees inside the caravan, so that's too warm, you can just turn it down. There you go, it's quite straightforward. And you've got 1, 2, 3 electrical settings. Okay, and basically what you can do is, depends on what power output the site give you, is whether you're on 2.9 amps, 6.7 amps or 11.3 amps. So at the moment we're on 5.7 amps, which is plenty for what you need. And if you wanted to go on to gas, you press the flame sign there. If you want to go on to gas, that's all you need to do. So that's the heating. Hot water is the same. You press the there. You can have eco, you can have 3.3 amps, or you can have 6.5 amps at a boosted temperature when you've just got to site and you quickly want to heat the hot water. But I'd recommend the 3.3 amps there. So really nice and straightforward to operate the caravan. Just move down to the fridge, and we've got the Dometic 3-way fridge. This is the button to bring the power on and off into the fridge. Then you can select electric, plug, or gas, or vehicle battery. So when you're towing the vehicle, the vehicle is towing the caravan, you put it onto battery. It's alarming because we're not connected to a vehicle, so that's correct. Or we can go on to electricity as we need to now. We've got this sign here. This controls the temperature in the fridge. You can have it on high or low. Light, oh, that's nice and cold in there. Cool box is really freezing up now, so that's working fine. So that's all good. To light the hob, the grill, or the oven, it's this one igniter here does all. And to light a burner, typically turn, press, and hold it in for 3 or 4 seconds, then let go. And you do the same with the grill and the oven. On the very, very far left-hand side is the one for the electrical hot plate, which I'm not going to put on because any heat retention in here whatsoever, especially in this hot plate, and you lower this glass lid down, this lid will shatter into a million pieces. So you must make sure that all that is totally cooled down before you lower the glass lid. Good water pressure in the caravan, and lovely hot water coming through now. Wow, it's lovely. I'm more than happy with that. That's all good. All the lights, lighting systems are all working in the caravan. Power's on in the microwave. Just check the electric flush on the toilet, that's all fine. And there is a slide valve underneath the toilet that you open and close to empty the contents into the cassette below. Just check the vanity sink. Yep, whoa, hot water plenty coming through. So there we go. We're all fitted up. I'll show you the motor mover when you come and collect the caravan and how that operates. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you on Monday when you collect the caravan. Thank you.